What is going on, everyone? My name is Jazz, and thanks for entering the Lobby of Hobbies. So I'm back with another episode of Lobby Talks, and I'm going to be brief. I'm going to be quick. Why? Because I'm going to be going on vacation in just a few hours. So I wanted to get on real quick to talk with you guys about the games that I'm going to be taking with me. When it comes to traveling, I like to travel with games no matter where I'm at, whether I'm going on vacation, whether I'm going over my parents' house, my in-laws' house, a friend's house, whatever the case may be. I pretty much always have a game on deck ready to go, even if I'm not asked to bring one. I know many of you might be the same way, but if you're not, I guess I'm the only one. So, without further ado, if you're ready for this list, let's get into it. All right, so jumping right into this list, this is in no specific order. Actually, the first game is in a specific order. Why? Because I take it almost everywhere I go, and that is Skull King from Grandpa Beck's Games. This is one that I like to call Spades 2.0, so if you're a fan of Spades, definitely check this one out. This one is on my video for the top 3 games that I recommend to Spades players, and this one is in the number 1 spot. Now, this isn't team-based like Spades is. It is competitive, but I really like how the bidding mechanism works, where you have to be spot on with your bid to get positive points. Anything else is going to net you negative points. But I like how this game, you can be behind late in the game, and if you bid 0 in the later rounds, you can really score some, large amounts of points that sometimes might even net you the victory. So definitely check out Skull King. It's one that I take everywhere, and almost everyone that I introduced it to loves it. The next one is another trick-taking game, but this one is cooperative. So if you like trick-taking games but have never played a cooperative version, definitely check out The Crew, The Quest for Planet 9. Now, The Crew is this neat little mission-based system where, the earlier missions actually are teaching you how to play the game, but like with other trick-taking games, this one you're not just trying to win, a large amount of tricks. You have to win tricks in a specific order, and even sometimes you're not even trying to win a trick to complete the mission. But again, you're working together to, complete the objective for that round until you can advance to the next round or the next mission. So definitely check out The Crew. The next game, actually the next 2 games, have a similar title, just slightly different. It is The Fox in the Forest and The Fox in the Forest Duet, which are both 2-player trick-taking games that I've had in my collection for a while. I know some people down in the comments of that Spades video that I did had mentioned these, but I hadn't played them yet, although they were in my collection. But I have now, and I will tell you that they are great. Will they have made that video? I'm not sure yet, but they're making this video, right? So my wife and I love 2-player games, 2-player card games that play quick. This one is a competitive game. This one is cooperative. We've played this one quite a bit, and we really are loving it. We've probably played this one once, maybe twice. We're definitely taking it just because we want to be able to play some more and trying to figure out which one we like better. We do enjoy them both, but I'm actually not going to be taking the boxes because I'm actually going to be packing them light. I have these little photo cases that I mentioned in one of my earlier videos. I get probably about 16 of these in one larger photo case that you can get some of your hobby shops. But definitely check these 2 games out, The Fox in the Forest Duet, for some neat little card trick-taking games. The next game is a push your luck game that's actually called Push. This is from Ravensburger. This is one that was recommended to me by Chris Yee over at the Meeple Overboard podcast, and he's also on the Dice Tower team. But it's a neat little, push your luck type game where you're trying to gather cards into your tableau to score points. It's very simple. The cards are going to score you points just based on the value of the card. Each card has different colors. They're just cool little die that sometimes you might have to roll. And if you roll the die, you see what color it rolls. You're going to have to discard the cards that you've already collected in your tableau, out of the game. So they're going to, you're not going to net those points at the end of the game. There are ways to kind of bank those cards and keep them safe from those die rolls, but there is ways of busting as you're trying to draw cards and before you even get them into your tableau. So I've played it quite a few times. I'm definitely, excited to, play some more of it. It plays well at 2. It plays well at 3. So I definitely want to try it out with a little bit more players. I'm going on this trip with my family, so definitely going to check out Push. I know it was one that was very hard to get. So Chris, if you're listening, this was a while for me to, find a copy of this. But I did, and I got it in time for this trip. So that is Push. So the next one is a flip and write, and that is silver and gold. Again, I like to pack light, I like to pack them in these neat little cases. So silver and gold is a flip and write, which has these like Tetris style pieces on these cards that you're trying to gather to, fulfill, other objective cards that are going to score you points. And, how you score or how you gather those objective cards, you're going to sometimes score points. Some cards combo together, but it's really neat game. Plays up to 4 players, plays really quick. So if you're into like puzzly style games, if you're into flipping rights or rolling rights, definitely check out Silver and Gold. The next game on my list is a neat little small game from Button Shy Games, and that is Sprawlopolis. I really like Sprawlopolis. It's one that you can just pull out anywhere. It's like 16 or 18 cards, but this one I think plays a 2-player, but I really like it because it's a solo, has a solo variant and plays really well solo. So it's always good when you travel to have a nice little solo game with you. You just put it right in your pocket, take it with you. So if you just want to kill some time, you can play some games. And then the next one is actually a review game that I'm actually going to take with me to check it out, and that is from Leader Games, and that is Fort, which is a deck building game. So this is the biggest game that I'm going to be taking with me, but I haven't tried Fort out. If you have, let me know what you think about it down in the comments. I've heard a lot of good things about it, so I'm really excited to check this one out, and then afterwards I'll let you guys know what I think of it. But again, down in the comments, let me know, what you think about any of these games. Are there some games that you would travel with, when you're traveling, whether you're, taking a plane flight somewhere, whether you're going camping, just going to the pool, the beach, whatever the case may be. What are your go-to games when you travel? I'd love to hear and love to chat with you guys down in the comments. But without further ado, I'll check you guys later, and you probably won't hear from me for about another week or so because I'll be on vacation. So have a good one.